FightHop.com here with Bernard Hopkins. What's up, man? How you
Not much, man. Here, ready to announce this big major fight coming up in December with the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather, known as Pretty Boy, and also Dancing with the Stars, right?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So there's millions of viewers, so that should tell you this fight's going to get a lot of attention because of that, and also because he's the man right now in boxing. He deserved that credit. He earned that credit, and I'm looking here to be involved in the big situation.
So how did it come about that Golden Boy is involved with this? Was some kind of prior agreement with Floyd?
Well, I think Floyd is a businessman and understands that that we are one of the premier, if not one of the best fighters and the best promotional today that can put a card together and have good reviews, and Ricky Hatton feels the same way. So both of these guys understand. They could have got Bob Arum to do this fight. They could have got maybe a Don King. They could have got any other promoter, but Golden Boy. They chose us, and that should tell everybody something. That is, not we don't. I don't consider Golden Boy as a new sheriff in town. I think that people understood that it was coming, and they understood that it was going to happen. Now that it's happening in front of their face, it's beautiful to me to be involved at this stage. 2.5 to 3 years of my relationship in the company, time go by so fast, and we've done so much. You heard about the purchase of the Ring magazine by my partner Oscar De La Hoya.
A lot of people worried about that.
That is, well, they can worry. A lot of people worry about anything, but long as the independent people who write and give their opinion, which they are in that position, we don't have control of who on the cover. We don't have control of who rated #1 and #2. This is not like any other sanctioning body. The people that was there before, 9 out of 10, they are there now. They are independent decision makers. They will put down what they believe for that particular year cycle, who belongs here and who belongs there. We have no control of that. Oscar has no control of that. It's a business venture. It will upgrade Ring magazine from the old, ancient type of look to the new age of 2007 going to 2008. To me, it's like another big entity buying another big entity, like they do in corporate America all day.
Mm-hmm. So this fight with Hatton was not prearranged back when Floyd fought Oscar.
All fights are prearranged. All major fights happens way before press conferences. Mm-hmm. We all know that. So to answer the question, yes. I mean, fights are talked about way before fight happens. I mean, that's part of getting the buzz. That's part of yourself and your media outlet and everybody media outlet here is to talk about the fight, a possibility of a fight, and then hopefully, not all cases, that possibility will manifest into a fight. And that's why we're here. Case in point, I want to give Joe Gazaki his first loss if he gets out of the England, if he comes across the England water.
You think?
But Lisa's talked about that. Well, I think for the money and his age right now, 36, 37, I think the need me on his resume as a victory does a lot for his career. And I'm 42, I'll be 43 in January. I think that the possibility and the caviar are so sweet for him. I think that if I was in his position, of course I'll come across the water. Mm-hmm. Ricky Hatton has set the stage to come across the water where the American media and American dollars and American uplift of anybody's career is here in America. And no one can deny that. And no one can deny that. The fight and the debate might not be that we got the best athletes like we had before in boxing, if you start from the heavyweight division, because we lose that battle right now. But far as the top athletes and far as the big money, far as the big media outlet and attention you get, you got to come across to America to be able to get that. And that's what Joe and any England fighter recognize as time go on. And that's why you see Ricky Hatton fighting on American soil and not in England where he's from.
You think Joe is thinking that he might be able to get you right now and get a good name on his resume and get you, being that you're older?
Well, he should. I mean, I think that my age now, people have brought on to that. It's not even a factor no more because they seen me do so many things, and you can't now use that as the only way that Bernard Hopkins can be defeated because of his age. Because I think I define that I'm not the average 42. I think I define that just by my last two performances. I think the question is now is this the night? Anytime I step in the ring from here on, is this the night? And I think having that curiosity that always kills the cat, they say, that brings up curiosity, which brings up want to go. I want to buy it on HBO, and that brings. If this is the night, they would show up. Ali had that same stigma on top of his head because of his personality, because of the way he was so confident about what he would do. You actually had people there wanting to see his demise. And when you have that type of, I guess, fan frenzy, and you have that type of dilemma out there, people are going to see you whether they want you to win or want to lose. In that case, you win.
That's what's happening with Floyd, actually.
With Floyd, I think with Floyd is yes, but I think a lot of it is based on people wanting him to see Floyd keep winning. Because, as far as I'm concerned, he's holding up boxing because he's a little younger than us. He's a little younger than Oscar, he's a little younger than me, and he's a little younger than any other top heavyweight or any other weight division fighter that's fighting right now. And right now, we need a guy like a Floyd in boxing to bring this media out. And Ricky Hatton, we need these type of guys to be able to have their own personality, whether you like it or not. You know, you have their own type of style where if you love them or hate them, you must pay attention. And I think that's where all the greats have established in any sport. That type of love and hate relationship with an athlete.
Thank you, man.